Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video with me. Today's video is just as the title says and is how to create your own font. I thought this was such a fun tutorial that you guys would love, so we're going to go on calligraphr.com, which will be linked in the video description below, and you will have to create an account. Once you do, it'll lead you to this page and it'll explain all the steps that you have to do. So I clicked on the left hand side and I clicked minimal English, which is the language that we're going to choose, and these are all the letters and symbols that we need for the font. Now we have to download the template, and I'm going to pause this for just a brief moment. There are two ways that you can actually do this, which is one on the iPad, of course. You would just download this template, which I will show you in just a few seconds. Or what you can do is you can download this template, print it out with your printer, then you can manually write out your font with a pen, a marker, etc. And then you would scan that back into your computer or your iPad, and then you would upload it through the website. Both options are great. I just wanted to let you guys know both, but I'm going to be using the iPad today. The file format will be a PNG, and we will check the characters in the background as a guide. It just helped me personally. That is totally up to you though. So once it downloads, we can open it and then we can save it into our iPad. Next, we will go ahead and open up Procreate and select the photo, which is my most recent one. And as you can see, these are all of the letters and characters we need. So as we know in Procreate, I do not like to draw on top of the layer, aka the photo layer. So I will be making another layer. And I will also be using the calligraphy brush in monoline today. And don't forget to change the color to black. And oop, I made a mistake. And I drew the comma without realizing that the streamline was all the way up. It's a better guide for me personally, since I'm not the biggest calligrapher out there. But that is totally up to you. So I'm going to continue to make all of these symbols. And if you want to make a really straight line, all you have to do is just draw the line and hold it down, and it will straighten it for you, which I find is very, very helpful. So I'm just speeding this part up in making all of the capital letters. It would have taken me forever, so I did cut it off, but here I'm doing the last few letters of the alphabet. And last but not least, for Z. Now, I actually, while editing, I realized that I didn't do the lowercase j, so just make sure that you have all of your letters correctly done before you combine the two. So I combined the two layers, and then I'm saving it as a PNG image. And by the way, if I'm going a little too fast for you guys, just to let you know, I do have some Procreate tutorials, which I will link here. So now we can go back into Calligraphr, and it says no fonts yet, but we can click the up hand toolbar and click upload template. And then we upload our obviously most recent photo, which we just downloaded. It's going to process. And then we can view the font beforehand. Again, I didn't look over the lowercase j. Then we can click next and type and rename our font. I just named it my name. Once it processes, then we can save it at the top left-hand corner. So you can save the TTF file or the OTF file. I was just playing with the size as well. This is also what it looks like when it's in a sentence and compared to other fonts. So I downloaded the TTF file, and this is the exact same process as you would for downloading a font, which I do have for downloading fonts to an iPad. So you're just going to click that down arrow and save it to the iPad. We're going to open up a new project in Procreate and add the text. I'm going to just type out my handle, which is amymakesthat. make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see. Then we will click on that layer and edit the text. And access all of our fonts, and right here is the magical button we need, which is import font. It shows our download, so we'll click that, find the name of the font, which it is under Amy's, and here is my font. How cool is that, by the way? And for some reason it didn't include the @ sign in the symbols for the font, so what I did was, just to fix that, was I just created a new layer and drew the @ sign myself, and I lowered the opacity so I could actually see. Then we can go back into that text layer and just remove the @ sign and adjust it, because as you can see it was a little off. So I'm just clicking the cursor button and moving it around. And then once you like how it is, we can combine the layers, and now it's on one layer. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of it, and I will see everyone in the next video. Bye!